United Nations saw us, they saw what we did and they were impressed. So let's continue the fight and let's act for water.
Thanks for having your voice, your energy and your drive over at the United Nations. It is very helpful for us indeed.
Being at the UN means that we have a big credibility and that the world believes in youth.
I invite you all to join in, for you are the leaders, the decision makers of the future. You are our partners in restoring the health of our aquatic systems. You are the link between two generations. You have immense potential to mobilize masses, to be the advocates. You have the potential to mobilize your communities and be the most powerful for your future, but also for the futures of generations to come. My question is, can the human family afford not to take urgent and immediate action? My answer is no. Your answer is no. Without a change in course, all signs point to a future of rising hunger, rural poverty, water stress and devastating climate change. And only together can we bring about that change.
The presence of the World Youth Parliament for Water at the UN is representative of their belief that youth can change the world and that we need to.
The major group youth is a temporary thing. I mean, we all don't want to know that, but it's true, we get older. And that means that as major group youth, you transcend to other major groups. And that means that we hope that engagement stays. That the things that you have now in cooperation with all of us, learn from our experience, but also see what we have done wrong, that this will help you in your new major group, whether it's government or civil society or science and technology or whatever, to practice that. And that means, next slide please, that I hope that by involving youth appropriately, timely, and in everything, and that doesn't mean that we think that you hold all the solutions. I mean, experience counts for something as well, but you have to find the middle way, and you have to think of the future, so that this picture we can skip in the future, and that water and sanitation for all becomes a reality on the ground.
Being at the United Nations is a big step towards achieving our greatest goals.
You know, people talk about the Arab Spring and how savvy and youth were very much involved and energized to do things, and that's sort of one of the examples of how youth have begun to express their voice that we talk about. And it's a good thing because it says that young people are not giving up. Young people are exercising their voice all over the world. My hope is that the adults of today will help young people to be able to exercise their voice about this issue of sustainable water management in such a way that we'll find better ways to work together to manage this resource so that we can help you as you're moving to become the big decision makers of the future. You can make the kinds of decisions that will help to preserve this environment for us all. And at GWP, we'll do our best, working together with all our partners to support you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me first of all start by thanking the three panelists, because they are all believers. They are people who believe in the importance of youth initiatives, who believe in what we do. And this is very important for us, not only because it's important for us to get recognition from other institutions, from governments, but even more because it's for us young people very motivating when we act, that we are getting appreciated by the adults, by the authorities, by the people with a lot of experience. Our motivation to work is not only because we know what are the threats, but it's because apart from the negative side of the story, we see a positive side. The water problem is not the quantity of water on Earth. There has been an equal amount of water on Earth for the past billions of years, and this is going to be the same for another billions of years. The problem is that the water is unequally spread, that the demand grows, and that there is a lot of pollution. And certainly when it comes to the growth of demand and when it comes to the pollution, these are elements that we can influence as human as we are the ones who created the changes, who created the growth and who created the pollution. So this is the positive statement from us as young people, why we take action, why we want to take action, because we believe, considering these nature of the problems, that we can have an influence on it and that we can change it by acting. We young people are ready to take our responsibility now, and we are getting better and better organized. We hope that your investments and commitments will be a catalyst which will enable us to act even much more powerful in the future. Because it's together with you and with your support that we can help to reshape our future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's think of our future, let's think of the water. Thank you.